I'm going to get ready today and going to try to prune this poor little dwarf jade. So we're going to treat her really, really nice and get her all watered up. I want her to feel fresh and invigorated before we really tackle her. So that's what's gonna happen. And I've only watched videos. I'm not real sure about her. She's gotten really full though. See how full she looks? So I'm ready to water her. I'm sorry, to trim her. She's in hypertufa, which is the breathable, almost like concrete pot. So I'm just gonna make sure she's very waterlogged and soaked, because we want her feeling real good before we cut her to pieces. Get this and we should be ready. Well, I'm all set up and ready to try this thing. I kind of hate to start messing with my little tree, but I figure I have to. I'd like to be able to set it out in the summer and then get all the growth that it could do over the summer months. But basically, I'm just gonna top it off and then try to get rid of the things that seem to grow into the center. So I hope this makes sense to you, because I'm a little scared of what I'm doing, because I think it's cute as it is in its little hypertufa dish, but we're gonna do it. So I've cleaned my little snippers. They're ready to go. And I think I'm going to start. This little tree goes up from the side, but that branch goes right into the center, right here. So I think I'm gonna snip him off. And I'll snip, oh, sorry, I hit the camera. I'm gonna snip him just above where the leaves come. And that supposedly now would be where new leaves will start growing out. I don't know if I can get a little close up. Supposedly snipped like that, where these leaves go out to the side, new leaves will come out like toward the camera, away from the camera. That's the way I understand. Now, that could be shortened a little more, but I'm kind of hesitant on this first cut. So you can see right here is where I had cut it previously, and it's grown out. So I'm going to snip this off so that that spot right here will grow into more of a little thick pad. So there we go. Let me back it off just a little bit. Now this one that comes out to the side, she's kind of long. So I'm gonna snip her too, right there. We're gonna have a lot of little clippings. Now this one's getting too long coming out the side, so the same thing's gonna apply. I'll just try to snip her right there in the middle. Okay, this big tall one that comes out of the center, let me move the camera just a bit. That big tall one comes out the center. It looks like, I don't know if you can see, it is just one slender stick that comes out of the top. I'm going to take it down to about there. Oops. What am I doing wrong? There. That's a long one. Okay. Now, let's see. I think this one's coming out long too. Let's do it. And here, I'll put it back down. I think these are long. And that makes it look a little bit more compact. Here, let me pull it like this. I probably don't want this one to grow out. So let's just take that off. And what else? I don't know. This is the one that I already taken off. Oh, he's got some little ones down at the bottom too. Let's take those off. And that's kind of a long branch. See, that particular tree is just that. I don't know if that was a wrong cut because, see, it grew out to the side, but only one side. So let me take it off right there. Okay. Oh. I don't know. Let me hold it up. Here's the bottom. I guess I should take that. And maybe this one that's growing out this direction. There. Ooh. I mean, that isn't a whole lot different than what it was before, but I have a huge pile of cuttings now. Look at that. Look at all those cuttings. I don't know whether to stick those in some potting mixture or not. I guess I could, so that I could have some to put out this spring. I won't be able to put this out for at least another 12 weeks. But the jade that I planted, or I'm sorry, that I pruned severely last time, I want to show you how it's already growing. Let me bring it over here. Put it in front so you can see that's not been too long ago. Okay, this is the other one that we cut in a video not very long ago, and doing just fine, but look at the top. All those little spots where I did trim it. Let me go close. close up a little bit. You can see where they've grown out. The little area where I pruned it, it's already coming out. Look at that. Sorry, let me back it up just a little bit. There you can see that, and that little center that dried up, it's already fallen off. I was able to come in here maybe a week or two later and just knock that off. So it's doing real well. See, that one kind of has a bad leaf. I don't know if the little varmint has gotten a hold of that last summer, but when he grows a lot more, I'll get rid of some of the ugly parts. But he's doing real good. I really like him. But again, you can see how much growth there's been just in the few weeks since this was done. So I am hoping that the same is going to happen with this guy. All those little areas will now have new growths in them. And then I can bump off the little tiny, I don't know, is it a stump that's left when it dries up? But that's what I'm gonna do. I've got several more that are doing real well. Here are the ones that were trimmed off. They have been watered, not a whole lot, just barely, but enough that I feel a slight dampness to the soil. But they have done real well. Doesn't that look good? And they've even started to grow. Is this going to be very visible? Look at the leaf starting to come up from that little junction. So that's a good sign that it's doing fine. And let me see. Anything on this one? Not yet. Just stupid little branches coming out of the soil. They look real good. Okay, and then this final one that's in the tufa. They always do the best in the tufa. Yeah, look at that little tiny little branch coming up out of there. They look really good. Don't look like they've developed their roots yet, but they should be pretty advanced into getting their roots. But let me put these back down. And we can put them back over under the lights. I think they're doing real well under the lights. So this is the collection so far. And as you can see, we're getting a lot of growth. I'm really happy about that. And now I expect to see a lot of growth in this one. And we'll just stick those down in a little tray of perlite, see what happens. But that should be it. So let me put these all back where they belong. You should not do this do it. Shouldn't be doing this. Shouldn't be doing this. I just should not be doing this. I don't need more plants. Oops. Tore him up, but guess what? There. How many more we got? Ridiculous. It is ridiculous. But if they're meant to make it, they're meant to make it. I'm just going to spritz them a little because they were so dry. Just get a little bit more.